Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for attending this lecture. So this is a lecture about magic as composition. So for the following lecturer, he is actually a card magic FISM 2000 world champion. Okay, and then he has been nominated and won the Magician of the Year many times at Argentina. He's also a lecturer for a lot of convention, also a lot of guests. Is also a guest of honor for the 4F convention in 2002 and 2009. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's give it up for the man of the night, Mr. Henry Evans.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a real honor for me to be here with you. I am very happy to do this lecture. Thank you so much, Cassidy, to invite me. If you have any question in a few minutes after to talk a little about important concepts, you can ask question, no problem. But I would like to begin with some magic, and then we start to talk about important concepts in magic, okay? So let me start right now, okay? Good, okay, very good. I have a deck of cards here, okay? I have a glasses, but it's incredible because doctor told me you need to use glasses to perform close-up magic. But the problem is, with these glasses, I cannot see very well. You see a deck from there, right? But with these glasses, I see like two decks, like this, you see? And I don't know which one is the real one. It's terrible. But if I do this, oh, without glasses is better. Yeah, it's better without glasses. Yes. Why not? And I can use the glasses or not. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But let me show you something interesting, because many people shuffle the cards with the small packs, right? Usually here in Argentina, we like to shuffle like this with the small packs. But when I see perform another magician, they shuffle in different ways. Even audience, real audience, when we play cards, we shuffle sometimes like this. Yes, this is the most typical here in Argentina sometimes. But my teachers say that if we shuffle like that with the small packs, we can do it perfectly, no problem at all. But one of the most popular shuffle is the Reaper shuffle. I have important hands here. Can you please shuffle the cards here? Don't square the pack yet. Watch. The cards are completely mixed, but now not by me, by the spectator. Watch. Cards completely shuffle. Now, one day I have a guy who shuffled the cards like this. That was crazy. He started to shuffle in a complete mess. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't understand why he did like that, because it's not possible to work with the deck in this condition. And he told me, okay, are you a magician? Try to do something with the legs like this. And he started to shuffle again and again and again. Oh my God, that was crazy. And he showed me some cards face down, some cards face up. Oh my God, I couldn't believe it. I remember that day I had to improvise an effect like this. But this is not the effect I came here to show you. You remember first, I shuffled the cards with a lot of cards. I did the overhand shuffle. A spectator shuffled the cards also. The effect I came here to show you is more or less like this. Ace of spades, two of spades, three of spades, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and king. Ace of clubs, two of clubs, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king, and hearts, and diamonds. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. All the deck in perfect order. Oh. Thank you so much. Okay. We will talk a little now. Thank you. I can hear all the applause. I can imagine in my head, in my mind. So thank you so much. Thank you. You know, I appreciate a lot. Let me explain a few concepts about magic. Look at this picture. This picture is beautiful, right? The ending. Magic is a lot of combination. Now a little close, good. Magic is very important. How can you open the show? It's very important the choreography of the things on the stage. In this case, the table, because table is the close-up stage for magicians. Let me explain something about openers. For me, an opener, to open the show, I love an effect, a visual effect always. Something very simple that the people don't need to understand any difficult thing. It's a visual thing. In this case, I talk about these glasses. With these glasses, I cannot see well, so I show a deck of cards. I say with these glasses, I don't see good, and immediately I duplicate the deck. Like with these glasses, I look in 2 decks. So let me explain. Yes, but when we do this kind of thing, solamente invertirla. When you do this kind of thing, the important thing is to think about the first effect. First effect is the first thing people will see from you. I usually select a visual effect, short effect, easy to understand. I call wake up effect, the kind of magic where because the people is not ready to see the show. They are putting on off the phone, they are looking the last message. So when you start, you don't have all the attention of the audience. So a visual effect, in my case, is very good always. If you see my magic, I love the extractor. Extractor is very important because it's very solid in all in every situation, in all the routine, in all the sequence. I love that. Let me explain how it works. Okay. This is something very interesting. If you remember, but I will explain first this. Yes. Let me explain the opener. And the good news is, after the opener is just a visual effect. You can use or you can don't use, it doesn't matter. But the next effect I will explain, this is not only one effect. When I cut the card, when I shuffle in overhand shuffle, when even the spectator shuffle the card, after that I place the deck in complete order. And the good news is, it's a complete regular deck. So you can do this effect with your deck if you practice this week. I think it's very important. And you will not learn today only a magic trick. You will learn a tool, very important tool, where from now on, when you have a memorized deck like Mnemonica from Tamariz, for example, when you have a poker game ready, this deck in a setup, in the difficult setup with a full deck if you need, don't worry about that. You can, after many shuffles, you can return to the original order. It doesn't matter which one is the order you have in the deck. After even a spectator shuffle, you will return, you will back to the original order. I think this is an important tool. If you learn this, I think it's the best thing you can learn in the lecture because it's not just a trick. It doesn't matter. If you don't like the trick, you say, okay, but I have a trick where I need the full deck in order. But it's fantastic if you can show the spectator on the stage that you can cut, that you can shuffle, overhand shuffle, ripple shuffle, even a spectator shuffle, and without any switch, you can return to the original order. I think it's very strong. So this is first I want to learn, to show you. Let me explain first the opener. For the opener, I will do it here again, so you see. It's very visual. I show a deck. I love the fiction where I say with these glasses, I cannot see well. How many decks you see from there? One. But with these glasses, I see like a double. I see 2 decks, really. And this is beautiful. You have something very special with this. You can do this version where you will use 1 deck, and after to do this version, when I duplicate, immediately I take this, and when I take out the glasses, I have a regular deck with me. In this version, it's very nice because I have a regular box and a regular deck after that. That is important for me. How can you finish clean after to use a little prop? I use a prop, but for the audience, it's not any prop because this is a regular deck, a regular box. So everything here is completely normal. Everything the spectator can see is normal right now. So finish clean. In this case, I use the lap. I have another version where I can duplicate the boxes. I duplicate the boxes and I use the 2 boxes and the 2 decks of cards. I can take out the 2 decks of cards and everything can be examined, the 2 boxes and the 2 decks. So in this way, even it doesn't matter if you use the version of 1 deck or the 2 decks, the version with 2 decks is a standard version. In that case, you don't need to use lap, you don't need to use the tape. So you have the 2 options. It doesn't matter if you have a routine where you will use 2 decks. I recommend the other one because you can duplicate in the same way a stand-up version and you will use 2 decks. Let me explain how it works. In this case, it's a special box where when I do this, one go inside the other one. And the only thing I need to do is to do this and immediately it works. It's crazy. We show how it works. This is something is with elastic. If I do this, you can see better. This is a box I made a little bigger than this. So one go inside the other one. Okay? But to cover this, it's just a card with 2 elastics. Invisible elastic thread. That is nice because when I put here, well, I put it here, I cover like that, and I pass the elastic here. And I will do exactly the same with this elastic, right here. So now I need only to put in the center, almost in the center, that's right. And it looks fantastic from every side. And now when I want, I put one inside the other one. It's very comfortable because that's it. It works perfectly. I show 1 deck, and the only thing I need to do is to show the deck like that. And when I relax the pressure, immediately I have 2 decks. And it's very clean, very clean. And now I put here and I throw, so I can show 2 things like that. And I will take like that. And when I pretend to take the box, I will drop here in the lap. So in the exact moment, I will pretend to take, I will cover with this and I will do this. You don't see this, you will not see this because my arm will be covering. So when I take like that, I take and I do this. And when I take out the glasses, immediately I have the deck of cards. So it's very clean because I have a regular box and a regular deck of cards right now, from now on. Let me explain what's happened when you are on the stage. If you pretend to use the version where with the 2 decks, let me show. This is a beautiful prop where you can, with a little magnet, you can do something very, very special. I will show you. It's very important to take, yes, the other box. Imagine you have here a deck of cards. inside. I will take one, yes, I will put one deck here just to check how it works. If I take the deck of cards here, I put, this is a setup, this is elastic, an elastic, so beautiful, because with this kind of elastic, I have a magnet here. At the same time, the special box is a ticket. What's happened with this? This is something I can hide here. If I put it here, when I duplicate the card like this, when I stand up and when I pretend to give the deck to the other guy, because I have two spectators, so I show the deck, I duplicate the deck, and now when the spectator applauds, I say, please take it. In this move, when I do this move, I have this here. The only thing I have to do is to pick and take. This is covered, so it's completely invisible. When I do this, immediately I will have a deck of cards here, and I will have the other deck of cards here. So in that case, I use two deck of cards. That is very good because it's very clean. And after that, it will be two decks. I will have here two decks, regular decks again, and regular boxes. So nothing to see for the audience. Everything is clean. So you can choose any of the two versions. It will work perfect. Okay. Let me explain now something you will love because it's interesting about this. I can cut in a few packs. Watch, I am cutting real cut. I can shuffle even. Okay, I am shuffling the cards, no problem. And even I can cut again, many times, it doesn't matter, and I will have the perfect control of all the cards. Because if you check, I have all the cards, even from king to ace, there, yes, heart, from king to ace, diamonds, same thing, king, queen, jack, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, all the cards in order, and the same thing with clubs. How it works this? First step. If you can write this. It's very important. Write this so you remember. Write this with a pen or write in your phone, anywhere. 3, 2, 2, 3. This is important. And 3, 2, 2, 3 again. So 2 times 3, 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 2, 3. Yes, perfect. After that, you must reverse the order of 12 cards. 12 cards reverse. Then again, 3, 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 2, 3. 2 times again. I think this tool is so beautiful. So, let me explain. The first thing I have to do is to place from ace in bottom to king, but all the blacks here. So I have clubs and a spade. It doesn't matter which one is here. Let me explain. From ace to king of clubs, from ace to king spades, here. All the blacks together. Diamonds and hearts in the other pack. Red and black separate from ace to king. I will make a setup before going to the stage. Watch. Like I pretend to cut. I am practicing now, but this is the setup before going to the stage. I need to do 3, 2, 2, 3, and I need to do again 3, 2, 2, 3. Then I will reverse 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 2, 3 again. So now it's a strange order. When you check, you will have red and black separate, Jack will be on bottom, and a 3 will be on top. Okay? But now, you put the deck here, and you are ready to begin. When you go to the stage, you say, this is important. I talk, and I make the action, cutting the pack. I talk, and then the action again. So it's easy to do. I say, usually we magicians, or usually people, love to shuffle with the small packs like this. And now I say the first 3, 2, 2, 3. I don't talk, I do the action. So I say, many people shuffle like this with the small pack. So I talk and I stop to talk. Do you shuffle like this with the small packs, cutting in the small packs? Or not? Or you prefer the other shuffle? I do the question and now I make the action. But now I will do, I need to reverse 12 cards. But I will do it 5 cards, and 2. In total 12. No? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I say, you shuffle like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or you prefer cut the card. 1, 2. So I put 12 cards here. And now again, 3, 2, 2, 3, and 3, 2, 2, 3. And watch now. I have all the deck in perfect order, but nobody knows. Okay? Now something very important is coming. For the audience, I cut, I did overhand shuffle. Okay. And now it will be the reverse shuffle. I will cut in red and black cards, and I will say, please, to a spectator, shuffle the cards, and I don't touch a spectator in shuffling the cards. Shuffle and show. You see that? I think this is the most strong part, where people can see the cards are completely shuffled. It is not an illusion. It's something real now. All the deck is completely shuffled, not false shuffle, it's real shuffle. But what happens? If I separate in this moment red and black cards, I will do it like that so you can see well. If I separate red and black, I will place the cards in order because they are shuffled, but if I separate red and black, it will be 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it will be the same thing with the red. So, what I will do is, I say, one day, I expect to shuffle the cards like this. If you have a deck there, you can try. Every time, you know, it doesn't matter. You don't need to place the cards right now from ace to king. But you can try, and you will separate red and black. It's the same thing. To make the exercise is good if you have any deck. So what I do is this. Every time I change the color change, because I have red color, when I see a black, I move like that. So I put the red cards here and the black cards here. All the reds here, all the black here. So my move is only like that. I don't need any other move. So I will put all the red here, all the black here, like that. All the time the same thing, okay? One, I see, like that. All the blacks, all the red, all the blacks, red, black, red, black. So even at the same time, I need to talk with the audience in this moment. So everybody don't to speak about that. And when I show like that, it's like a triumph, the classic triumph. I can show with a small pack, but in reality, I have half of the deck in perfect order, and the other half of the deck in perfect order also. The only thing I need to do is to cut in a few packs, in a lot of cards, and then when I cut in the middle where I have 2 aces, I do this. One pack is here, and the other pack is here, and it's done. And now, from now on, I say, at that date, I had to improvise an effect like this. So I spread the cards so everybody see that the cards is the correct way. But I say, but this is not the effect. I'm here to show you. You remember, you shuffle the cards. And this is a good moment where I remind to the audience that first I was shuffling a lot, cutting the cards, overhand shuffle, and even a spectator shuffle the cards. And now for the big ending, I start to show ace, from ace to king, all the cards, perfect order, and it's a beautiful way to show everything. Because at the same time, I name mineral balls with energy. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and king. And I love this moment. I am looking for the ace of hearts, so I say, and hearts and diamonds. And look at this picture. It's a beautiful picture. And I love to end up with one suit, another suit, and now two at the same time. It's a good ending, where now the aesthetic, the choreography to end up is from the back to the front. So it's beautiful. It's a very good energy. In this moment, I say 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and king, and all the decks in perfect order. And this is a beautiful picture to end up. So I think it's very important in a magic piece, not only think in the technique, not only think in the presentation, but also the choreography of the thing on the stage are very important. So now here you have beautiful details where you can work, and let me explain how in the beginning I mentioned that this is a beautiful technique to combine with a memorized text or with another orders. How can you back to the original order in any case? Because here it's easy, because you know you need to check, and it's very easy to the first view. Oh, this is red, this is black, this is red, this is black. That is easy, but it's not easy when you have another order. If you want to place a poker game, probably you don't remember exactly the order, the full order of the deck. It's very difficult to know which are from the 26 top cards and which are from the 26 bottom cards. When you mix them, you need to recognize immediately the cards. That's why it doesn't matter the original order you want. If you place any order in the deck, and if you mark the 26 top cards with a pen, just a mark, just one mark here, you can put in the diagonal if you want, just a dot, like that, a dot. If you do that in the top 26 cards, when you shuffle the cards, in the ripple shuffle, when the spectator shuffle the cards, instead to check the red and black cards and to separate red and black cards, you will check the dot or no dot. So when you do this, you are looking the marks. So when after ripple shuffle, you will do this and this and this and this. That will be fantastic, because in the end, after the triumph, you will have the deck in the original order. So it's nice to do it when you are doing magic on the stage. It's nice to give a deck to shuffle the cards, then you make a triumph, and in the end you have the deck in complete order for the audience. These decks were shuffled by them, and that is incredible, strong, the magic you will do after that. So I think it's an important tool you can have, you can practice, and it's beautiful, very, very beautiful. So I hope you like it. Okay, good. You have any question? All is fine. Okay, with this, very clear. Okay, let me show you something different. Good. I have something very interesting also. I want to explain that when let me talk about a concept. When we magician, one second. Important concept is when we magician, for example, learn an effect. When we read a book, when we see a video to learn an effect, a classic effect. The first step is to learn the technique, to practice the move, to practice the presentation. But this is just the first exercise. After this, we need to answer important questions. What we will add to the magic art. So I'm looking for the answer, the creativity board. Why I say this? Because if you want to do something different, even when you do a classic effect, it's very important to make the stamp in every effect you do. And to do that is you can make a list. Because my teacher always say, it's very important to learn the effect exactly how you read in a book first to understand the philosophy of the writer. But after that, you need to answer that question, what you will add to the magic art. And looking for the answer, you can make a list. What I like and what I don't like. In the list where you wrote what you don't like, the creativity starts in that moment. For example, if I have an effect where it's nice effect, but I don't like, I say, oh, yes, but I don't use lab because usually I work in the standard situation. Probably you like the effect, but you don't like the method. So if you can change, if you can switch a little the method, you are adding something important to the magic art. So you can think a way to do the same effect, but not sit down, but also in the standard version. For example, the effect of the two boxes, I showed you the close-up version with the lab. But if I don't use lab, I can do the other version with 2D, and I use 2D with another method where I switch with one of them, and now I can do the same effect, but in the standard situation. Sometimes we don't like to do an effect because we say, I don't like that effect because, you know, in the end, I cannot give the things to examine. Okay? But if you think one way to give the things to examine in the end, so you can finish clean, you are adding something important to the magic art. So this is something very important, very, very important we must learn. So I think that is the good thing, right? I saw a question there where say, how can we make the box? Okay. The box in reality is not really very difficult. You need to, if you can go to the print place, you can make a little bigger the image here, or other ways. It doesn't matter. It's not very difficult if you cut a box and you will need to extend a little the print. When you print, you need to do it a little bigger. In the case you want to make yourself, you can do like that, printing the boxes. You need to open the box with a cutter, so you can put the box, and you can print a little bigger. So when you make again, you will have a bigger one, so one go inside the other one. In the case you want to, in the market, to have all the props, not only the bigger, it's called reflected deck. Reflected deck is a product where you can find all together with the magnet and to switch the box and everything. So it doesn't matter if you want to make yourself, you only need to open a box completely to do that picture a little bigger, and then you can cut again and make, and you will have a little bigger one. You know, now you need the one card with elastic, and that's it. It's not really very difficult. If you want the complete full set where you have the magnet and to switch the deck, the name is reflected deck. So that is in the market, or even I will tell you later any product you want from me from the lecture. For example, this one, you can find a very special price for the lecture. I tell you later. Don't worry about that. Don't worry. But about this, I want to tell you something. When we are thinking in increase the magic, the important thing remember is how can you add to the magic card. And even when you do a classic effect, when you are on the stage, the people will notice that you are on the stage and not anyone on the stage. So that is the important point. Let me explain something you can do with any deck. I love that because it's based in a very old principle, but in completely new way. So I really love that. It's a deck of cards, any deck you can do with your deck also. This is the good thing. I can ask the spectators shuffle the cards. This is one spectator now. But I do many times with many spectators. Put the cards on the table. I do another spectator. This is something I do. I will put like that so they say, okay, it's here. All the time the cards are here. I show the cards so people is shuffling all the time. Many spectators, doesn't matter. This is very clear. I don't see any card. I don't need to see the bottom card. I don't need to see the top card. Please, can we pass the cards like this and you say stop whenever you like? Stop. One more, two more? Two more. Two. He said two more. Oh my God, this is very difficult. Two more. This one or this one? Okay, take it. I show to everybody. I don't see. Okay? I will not say like usually when magicians say put the card here. No, come on. I will do something different. I will throw the cards on the table like this, and you will drop the cards anywhere. Oh my God, incredible. It's impossible. Look, no mark, nothing. Any deck you can do with your deck today. Check. Let me tell you if you see, look at that and tell me if you see your card. If you don't see your card, I can show it to you. I love that. I love that. I love that. I can show you the other version. Would you like to see the second version? Second version. Watch. I will not see the bottom card. I will not see the top card. So you will do exactly the same. I will pass the card like this, and you will say stop whenever you like. One more, two more, three more. No. No. This one or this one. Take it. Don't. I will not see. I will not see. Okay? Okay. I will not say, put the card here. No, come on. I will throw the card and look. I will not see the bottom. I will not see the top. You shuffle the card. You will throw the card any place at random. Throw it. Oh, no. Impossible. Impossible. No way to control the card. And in this condition, check the card are in anywhere, right? Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have any idea where the card is, but I am Henry Evans. If I spell my name, I am completely sure that if I spell my name letter by letter, card by card, without changing the position of the card, I am sure it will be your card. But if this not happens, $1 million. Yes, you pay. Henry Evans, ladies and gentlemen, spell with me H-E-N-R-Y, Henry. And now when I finish Evans, without changing the position of the card, I don't have any idea. You throw it at random, right? Please, tell me which was your card. You remember? Seven of hearts. Really, seven of hearts. Evans, last letter, in the S, seven of hearts. No, come on, this is not possible. A-E-E-V-A-N. Oh, behind this card. Which was your card? N and S, the seven of hearts. Yes. Eh? I pretend to show you, in this case, searching some tools tonight, some tools very important for all of you. Because today, before I teach you, you remember one way where you can shuffle the cards, even a spectator shuffle, and you can go back the deck in order. That is an important tool. Here you have another tool. How can you have the control of any card in a complete shuffle deck? Even you can do with borrow deck. Oh, no way. No market card. Any deck. I shuffle by spectator. You don't see anything, and immediately you know any card. You know what happens? I am sure you know the secret, but you don't know right now because I answered the important questions I mentioned in the concept before. In the triumph, you know the divergent triumph, when you shuffle the cards face up and face down, my answer was to place the deck in order. That was my answer. I say, when I did the effect, oh, I love divergent triumph, but this is divergent. Divergent is the genius, the professor. He made the cards, he say, select one card, shuffle the cards, put the card face up and face down, all the deck is in perfect order, and only one card reversed is the deck card. I wanted to do another ending, so that is my version. That is the way the people see you are on the stage and not anyone else. Divergent is fantastic because he teaches us a lot of important things like the big master in magic. René Lavant teach me a lot of important things in my life. When I study magic, when I learn magic from another great magician from the past, like Fred Kapp, like I don't know, Tani Polo, when you see stage, or anyone, the good ones, that is very important. But the important thing is what we can do with all this. If you want to add something more, was fantastic. My answer about the triumph was, I would like to add one more effect. And my answer was, it would be nice if the people can shuffle the cards and I place all the deck in order. And I have all the deck from to keep after to make the original triumph. In this case, it's the same thing. The secret is a very old secret, but very, very bad. That's why nobody do that. The original version is not good for me because it's not free. You cannot select a free card. You cannot shuffle the card. The conditions are very important. So what I did was I changed the conditions. Let me explain how it works. Let me do the setup. It's a little setup. Let me do the setup here. It's fine. Okay. Here. I show again. So secret is simple. Which is the difference between these cards to these cards? Odd cards, even cards. Even and odd cards. We know the secret. In even and odd cards, what happens, the original effect is, let me explain. When we talk about even and odd cards, is in this case is even cards, and this case is odd cards. Odd cards means ace, 3, 5, 7, 9, jack is 11, and king is 13. Okay, these are odd cards. Okay, and this is even cards, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, queen, because queen is 12, even and odd cards. The original version is not good because the spectators say, take one card from this part look at the card and put in the other part. Or sometimes magicians perform like that. They separate even and odd and say, take one card from this pack and put in this pack, and take one card from this pack and put in this pack. What's happened in this case? You are telling the spectators there is a logical order. They don't know which order, but because you are not shuffling, you say, take one card from this pack and put it here. It's not free choice. And you are telling them, take one card from this place and place the card in this place. So it's not free. What's happened in my list? When I made the list, I wrote, okay, I would like to shuffle the cards. And I did it. Because after separate even and odd cards, I say shuffle the cards. So a spectator shuffle this pack. And I give another spectator. So this is the first. I give to the second spectator to shuffle. Then I look for where even an odd card, this is key, 13. And then is, even an odd card is the limit. So now I separate these. So number 3, and now number 4 and number 5. So after they shuffle, I put like that again, and I have everything perfect. So now look. You see? It's correct? So now I have all in the original order, even and odd cards separate. What's happened now? After shuffle, I say I will not see the bottom card. I will not see the top card. So now I say I will pass the card like this. Say stop whenever you like. So when the spectator takes the card, I pay attention because he took the card from the bottom half, and now I need he throw the card in the upper half. So when he sees the card, I say I will pass the card like this. And I don't say anything. I say, you will throw the card any place you want. And now I do fast because I need to be in the upper half. When the spectators throw the card is mixed in the upper half. That is fantastic because now when I spread the card, I see all the even cards here. And I look for, all the odd cards here, and one is even. So here, very close. So you see 5, 6, 8. So if you see that, 5, 6, and 8, the 6 is exactly the one, the different one, the even. So I love the line. I say this line. I say, let me know if you see your card. If you don't see your card, I can show it to you. And that is very, 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 very funny. Did you see your card in the deck? If you don't see it, I can show it to you. I say, whoa, that is important thing also. Not only the trick, but also how can you finish the effect, the depth. And it's important what you do, and it's important what you say. So I wrote the line, every line in the end, because it's very strong. So, and then I have the second version. Second version is nice. I say I will not see the bottom card. That is nice because I shuffle bottom to bottom and top with top, so nothing changed. And now I say I will pass the card like this, say stop whenever you like. So when a spectator says stop, I go fast now. I'm going fast. When they say stop, I am in the upper half. They take the card like that. They show the card, and now I need to throw it in the bottom half. So that's why we say, and now I don't start. I say I will, now I will throw the card from the table, and you will throw the card very fast anyway, anywhere. And now a spectator will do it fast. And now I show the card. But what the people don't know is I am counting the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I pretend to show the cards. You see the cards are shuffled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You see this card is the different one, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. because it's 9 between 8 and 10. 9 is an odd card, the other ones are the even cards. So I can see the 9, I know it's in 14, and now I say my favorite number is 14, for example. Today I was lucky because it was in the number 10 position and Henry Evans has the letter. And now it's in 14 and I say, my lucky number is 14. Everybody has a lucky number, but I don't have any idea where is your card because you throw it at random. Can you please count 14 cards and the spectators count? Of course, here, remember that when I throw the cards, I did it at the bottom, and they count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and this will be the card. So it's fantastic and very, 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 very strong effect. I am sure with a little of practice you can do it, and you have now a beautiful version to combine. And let me tell you something. Why I tell you before you can improvise with also your magician friends. If you have a complete shuffle deck, imagine a magician give shuffle the cards completely. You shuffle. This is a magician deck, right? You are with your friends. You can make a triumph, but now I say even an odd card. I will not do the red and black card. You understand what I am doing, right? Even an odd card, I do, oh, some guy shuffle the cards like this. It was crazy, right? It's impossible to work with the deck in this condition. That was crazy. And you talk a little, and you will separate all the time, even an odd card. I do it fast now. But this is nice because I will do only the effect of the triumph, the first part, and after that, you will do this, you do this, and now I have even an odd card separate. So I can do from now on, after a triumph, the effect with the control of even an odd card. This could be another possibility. Or other ways, this is nice. Other ways is when you are with friends, you separate immediately because it's easy. You say, it's a complete deck. I don't know if it's a complete deck or not. And when you are talking, you put some cards here, some cards here. Nobody notices. If you talk a little, this is a complete deck, or there are the shockers here, 3 or 4 questions, and then let me try to show you something. That's it. And you have the complete 16 order. It's so beautiful. Okay? Good. Let me prepare something. I will come back in less than 1 minute. Don't go. Less than 1 minute. I will be here looking for. Good. We are here again. I love that. You will see something very, very nice. This is a very, very, very special piece. I really love a lot. I hope you enjoy it. As you know, there are many ways to shuffle the cards. Okay? Let me show you cards here. I will shuffle like that, but can you please shuffle the cards here so people want to see? Let me check this. I have a prediction, a few cards, not only one. Blue back, completely different back. A spectator are shuffling the cards, not me. Watch. I will separate in a few packs, different amount of cards. If you check, I have here probably, I don't know, 3. Here is fine. 5, here 2, and here I have probably 9 or 10. And I have the prediction here. Remember, very important. So it's interesting because if I shuffle the cards like this, it doesn't matter. I can also cut in a pack or in 2 packs, or even I can put two packs together and shuffle, and I can shuffle all the cards. It doesn't matter the order. I can shuffle all of them all the time I want, because it doesn't matter how many times I shuffle. And now, if I have here the pack, I would like you, Peter, if you, Cassidy, if you can put the microphone on, you will decide. If I take out the number 1, 2, 3, or 4, which one I take out?
3.
3. 1, 2, 3, go out. Free choice, remember. And now I have the 1, the 2, or the number 4. Which one you don't like? I will take out.
1.
The 1 go out. And now I have these 2 packs. I will mention now pack number 1 and pack number 2 in this moment. So, which one will be on the stage to make the prediction, and which one will go out? Completely free choice. Number 1 or number 2? Which one go out?
Number 2.
1 and 2. 2 go out. Do you want to change?
Change.
Oh, change. It's very difficult. I am very nervous in my right hand, my left hand.
Yeah, change.
I change this, okay? Fine?
Yes.
This go out?
Yes. Yes.
Okay? Please shuffle. A spectator can shuffle. If you are here, Cassidy, you can shuffle. It's fine. Nice. Watch. I have the prediction all the time here. Nobody knows how many cards are here. Remember, in every pack were different amounts of cards. We have 2, 5, 3. Nobody knows. And remember, I will count the cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So only 5 cards, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's true? Watch. I will count how many cards I have here. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That is correct. That is good. But that is not all. You remember we shuffle all the cards. You remember every pack has different amount. You remember you changed in the last minute. And I have exactly the same amount, but that is not the end. But you know why? Because it's very good to know before the decision what will happen in the future. Watch. It's very important to know the value of the card. It's possible that to know before exactly the value of the card, and in the same order after even the last shuffle. No, that's not possible. And if you check here, without moving the cards at all, here I have the 2 of spades and 2 of spades. Here I have 3 of hearts, 3 of hearts, 5 of clubs, 5 of clubs, 8 of diamonds, 8 of diamonds, and king of hearts and king of hearts. I love that. I love that because spectators shuffle. Subímelo un poquitito, vení. Spectators shuffle the cards. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Every time, and the selections are completely free, and you have the complete control of the prediction. Well, let me explain how it works. I don't know if you familiar with the Gilbreth principle. It's fantastic, the Gilbreth principle. But in this case, if you are not familiar with that, you cannot sleep today, because it's a mathematical principle, amazing. You will see how it works. I create something interesting with this. Let me show you. If you have one classic deck, it's Alcoram deck, you can do it, but it's not exactly Alcoram. What I have here is just only 4 sequences, exactly the same sequence of the same card. 2 of spades, 3 of hearts, 5 of clubs, 8 of diamonds, and king of hearts. The second sequence is exactly the same. 2 of spades, 3 of hearts, 5 of clubs, 8 of diamonds, and king of hearts. How can you make this? So easy. If you have a lot of decks in your house, you can make. If you are with a friend, very simple. You can. Every magician have decks that usually don't use because some cards mix or something like that. You can make for you. Or other ways, if you have the Alcoram deck, Alcoram is a sequence where you have a deck, a full deck, where the sequence is with 5 cards repeated all the time. So this is just a part of the Alcoram deck. You need only 4 identical cards. Word 2 of space, word 3 of hearts, and then it's very easy to make with the, if you put together with a couple of friends, you can immediately buy 4 decks, or you can immediately separate the cards, and you have 1 deck each of you. 2, 3, 5, 8, and king. So exactly the same card. And here I have in this case, I have the prediction 2, 3, 5, 8, and king in the graph. In this case, the 2 is in bottom. I put from the 2, 3, 5, 8, king. Okay. Look. Now, when I take this, I put every part one on the other one. I usually select 1 card, Ace of clubs in this case, like a key card. So I can separate perfectly. In this way, I can show the deck like that perfectly. And when I take out the ace, I cut for the ace. And now I take the 4 cards for the sequence. Given principle says that if I reverse the cards, for reverse the cards, I prefer to shuffle like this. La luz no está ayudando. Ahí. I do this, I reverse the cards, and I stop anywhere. I can stop here, I can stop here. That's incredible, but it works. When I stop, I say the spectator shuffle the cards. So I don't shuffle, it's the spectator who shuffles the cards. That is very, very, very strong. And now I do this, and after a spectator shuffle, the interesting thing in the Gilbert principle, if I switch, if I separate in 4 cards or 5 cards, like that, and like that, is nice because immediately I will have here exactly the same cards, the same I have in my prediction. Probably in different order, but I will have a 2, I will have the 3, the 5, the 8, and the king. Here, probably in another order, but they have the 2 of spades, 3 of hearts, 5 of clubs, 8 of diamonds, and king of hearts. It's impossible to have 2 king of hearts in the same pack. That's crazy, but it works. Try to do that, and it's amazing. 2, 3, 5, 8, and king. And I will have here, okay. Oh, yes, thank you very much. Yes, it's a great, great way to use the principle. Thank you so much. 2, 3, 5, 8, and king. So, usually, if you put the cards like this, I will repeat it, okay? I will replay. But let me display a beautiful detail. So you know now I have exactly the same sequence, all the cards. So I reverse. I can stop here, 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 anywhere. When a spectator shuffle the cards, you know, this can be by a spectator because it's a real shuffle. Let me explain now. I will not separate cards, 5 cards, 5 cards, 5 cards. Because when you have a mathematic principle, it's better to break the idea of this is mathematics. So I will put 3 cards here, 2 cards here, because 3 plus 2 is 1, 1 of the sequence. 1, 1 sequence. Okay, 3 plus 2, because you know the sequence is 5 cards together. Now I will use the 5 cards of the second sequence I have. And now I will put together 10 cards because it's the sequence number 3 and number 4. So this plus this is one of the sequence. This is only one sequence with 5 cards. And here I have 10 cards. That's why are 2 sequences together. That is nice because with this detail, you break completely the mathematics and you say, you see, I have 2 here, 5, 3, and 9 or 10, I don't know. And the prediction is here all the time. Now I take these cards and I pretend to shuffle the cards and I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I make the break. And I say I can cut in 2 packs. Here are 5 cards, the same 5 cards I have here. 3 plus 2, I will put together and shuffle, and now I have the 5 cards here. So in this moment, it looks like all the packs have different amount of cards, but in reality, in each of them are exactly the same cards I have here. You understand? Okay? So in this moment, all the selection will be completely free. I will say which one you don't like. Number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Number 4, okay. Which one you don't like? Number 2, okay, it's fine. Which one you don't like? And when they say this one, okay, I go out. Do you want to change? It's very nice because change, no problem. And now I have from the minimum value to the big value. O sea, this is number 2, number 3, number 5, number 8, and number 3 from the minimum value. So now I say shuffle, expected to shuffle the cards. I love this detail because even in the last moment, expected to shuffle the cards and then will match exactly the order also. You know why? Because all the focus is in the quantity, in the amount of cards. Because I say nobody knows how many cards are here. If you remember, in every pack, I have different amount of cards. We will see how many cards are here. And now I will take a look and I will put from the minimum value to the big value. So when I check this, I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I am placing in the order of this card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In reality, the minimum value is 2. Then the second one is number 3, 5, 8, and king. And here, I have it the opposite way. The 2 is here. I have the 3 is here. It's in the same order, but this is reversed completely. Why? Because after to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Let me check how many cards I have here, and now I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I will reverse these cards, and after reverse these cards, of course, all the cards will be exactly the same order. So now it's a miracle for the audience because I will remind them that all the cards were shuffled for the first moment, even expected to shuffle the cards, and even the packs were selected completely free choice. And now I say it's not good only to know to match exactly the amount, but also the cards, but also the order. It's very nice if after your shuffle, we can check that I have the 2 of spades like prediction, and the 2 of spades is your card. I have 3 of cards and 3 of hearts, 5 of clubs and 5 of clubs, 8 of diamonds and 8 of diamonds, and king of hearts and king of hearts. I think it's something very, 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 very strong for the audience. So I love that. I love that. It's very, very strong, right? So this is the kind of effect people can do, magician can do, and it's not difficult, and it's very, very strong for layman because people see the conditions, you shuffle, you do everything, and it's nice. Very, very, very nice. I recommend you. It's good. Okay, let me show you something different. I will show you a fast effect. Oh, I love that. And after to show this effect, we will talk about shaft magic. What is shaft magic? What happens if you have to perform with any deck, in any situation, even borrow deck and shuffle deck. Just magic is improvise. You can improvise immediately with the deck. You know, the trick that can be explained is the concept where you can create an effect in the exact moment it's happening. This is something that Vernon creates. It's something very interesting. So after show this effect, this is a trick, beautiful trick for a standard situation. Let me show you, and we will talk a little about how can we improvise with any deck, borrow deck, shuffle deck, and I will explain some important techniques you can play with. Okay. This is something very simple and very strong for the audience because this is a bag, completely regular bag, nothing on it. I have the deck of cards, a bag, no extra cards, no extra cards. I think I can use any card, but to do it well, I will just check. I will just use 3 cards. Queen of Hearts, Queen of Diamonds, and 5 of Clubs. Okay? Good. Watch. I will take some money. Money, 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 money. Watch. If I do a mistake, all this money is yours. Wow, it's not good, huh? It's very good, I think. So, Cassidy, you will help me, okay? You can put the volume. Watch. We didn't arrange anything before, right?
No, yes, no.
Perfect. Watch. No extra card. The bag, you can examine here. You can examine. Nothing. Nothing. The spectator can examine. So, nothing. Only 3 cards. Only 3. The queens, hearts, diamonds, and 5 of clubs. You will choose 1 card in your mind, okay? Don't tell me. No this card. No this card. Oh, yeah. I know now. If you do a mistake, if I do a mistake, sorry, I have only 1 card. If I do a mistake, all this money is yours. Please, I really know which is the card you will mention right now. You selected. Please tell me in a loud voice the name of the card.
Queen of Hearts.
I knew that.
Oh.
I can do it again. I can do it again. Watch. Nothing. No extra card. Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Hearts, and 5 of Clubs. Don't tell. For the money, all this money is yours if I do a mistake, okay? Okay? Which one?
5 of Clubs.
You can examine. No extra card. I promise you. No extra card. If I do 10 times, 10 times will be correct.
How?
I love that. I love that. This is nice when you perform close-up magic, table to table, or any situation, vertical magic. You can do it anytime. And the interesting thing is easy to do, very strong, and automatic reset. When I finish, I can do it immediately right now. Immediately, always ready, always ready. One more time, just in case. Watch. Queen, hearts, diamonds, 5 of clubs. It doesn't matter which one you mention. It doesn't matter. I will know. Okay?
Queen of Diamonds.
If you say Queen of Hearts, Queen of Hearts. If you say 5 of clubs, every time, every card, I know. Let me play. I will play now. Queen of Hearts, Queen of Diamonds, Five of Clubs. I laugh because how simple is this, and very, very, very strong. To do it well, I put this in the deck, I cut, I make a break. So I cut in a few packs and I say, I will use, I don't know, any 3 cards, probably these ones, yes. It looks like I take a random. So that is, looks perfect, like any card, right? And now I say, this is interesting because I put a lot of money on the table to demonstrate that I am completely sure that the card will be correct. What this happened is this. This is inside the bag. I put inside the bag and I say, this one no, this one no, and I take the special card here. I have the Queen of Hearts ready. If the spectator say Queen of Hearts, I say, yes, I knew that. If he say Queen of Diamonds, I say, which one? Queen of Diamonds, yes. And if you say Five of Clubs, I will say Five of Clubs. But what's happened? If you say a Queen, I show the Queen, and then I throw inside the bag, and I throw the 2 cards like this. So I reset in the front of the audience, and when I take out the cards, I can do it one more time. Because when they say Queen, this is an exception in magic. Usually, we magicians say, it's very important, don't replay the effect, don't repeat the effect with the same audience. But in this case, if you repeat the effect, every time it's better, better, and better. Because you have a lot of money here and the people want to win, and you say, no, 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 no. I always know, and I say, not here, not here. Oh, let me check, I know. And I put the card again, and I take the same one. It looks like you three bags, because it looks like I switch the card when I put on the bag, and I take the same one. And then I take the card like this, and when you say Queen of Hearts, it's a Queen of Hearts. If you say Queen of Diamonds, I put Queen of Diamonds. If you say Five of Clubs, I change. I turn the card. I show the box is empty. And after to show the Five of Clubs, I can show perfectly the other 2 cards. So I always win. Very easy. This effect is called impossible divination. It's very interesting. I will talk about that after lecture, but it's interesting. It's the market. Impossible divination. Very, very, very strong and a visual effect. I really love that. Now is the moment where we talk about how can we improvise with any deck and shuffle deck. Wow, I love that. Let me do something interesting with this. I want to mention this. From now on, this is a complete regular deck. Complete regular deck. This can be a borrowed deck. I can ask for the deck. No setup at all. And I will show you something interesting. Shuffle, please. And then I will use another one. So I have 2 decks. But this later. The cards are shuffled. Cassidy, which cards you want I find? The 4 aces, because many magicians find the 4 aces, but other magicians find the 4 keys. Or probably you want I find the 4 jacks, or the 4 number 10, or the 4 5. Which cards you want I find?
4 jacks.
4 jacks, okay? The 4 jacks, okay. Watch, the cards are completely shuffled, okay? You know, 4 jacks are in the deck, right? Because 4 aces are in the deck, 4 jacks. And you say, find the 4 jacks. 4 is a magical number. Don't tell anybody. Yes, because that's why we have 4 aces, 4 keys, and 4 jacks. If I count 1, 2, 3, and 4, I am sure I will find the first number shark. No, that people think that it's lucky, but it's not lucky. That is true. The cards are completely shuffled. My name is Henry Evans. You know that. HenryEvans. No. Second shark is not bad. But if you shuffle again, I can show you that I have the control of the cards again. Yes, after your shuffle, watch, he's shuffling the cards. I shuffle one more time on the table so that people see that the cards are shuffled. I show the camera right here all the time. And ladies and gentlemen, after your shuffle, I will not change the position of the cards, okay? The cards are like that, and I will not change the position of the cards at all. Now, if you see the king, which is the value of the king? King is 13, right? Because jack is 11, queen is 12, and king is 13. If I count 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I have the other jack. And people say, oh, Henry, you are very lucky. Yes, I am very lucky. That's why you will shuffle one more time, and I will make a prediction. My prediction will be, I will be lucky one more time. Because after your shuffle, I will not change the position of the card at all. I will not change the position of the card after your shuffle. And you prefer I do it looking at the cards or without looking at the cards for the last shuffle?
Without looking.
Oh, very difficult for me. I am very nervous. Let me check. This is not the jack here, not the jack here, not the jack here. I will not change the position of the card, Cassidy. Tell me any number and there will be the jack. Without changing the position of the card. It's not here, it's not on the middle, it's not on the bottom. When you see a number, I count, and without changing the position of the card will be the last jack. So you will check that I am lucky.
7.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You want to change?
No.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let me show you another chess magic. Shuffle a little. This is very nice. And you will shuffle another deck I have. I love to shuffle like a crazy shuffle. Shuffle in the way you want. Well, the more you shuffle, better. These are borrowed decks. Usually, you can shuffle a lot. Shuffle and shuffle. Okay. Watch. This is very interesting because the cards are shuffled. The cards are completely shuffled, right? Yes? Good. And here the same thing. Shuffle. Very important to show the card. Good. What I will do now is like that. I will pass the card like this. Cassidy, you will say stop whenever you like, but it's no problem when you want.
Stop.
Aquí? Okay. Now tell me any number from 1 to 6.
4.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, very, very fair. How can I know the card in this deck? Where is this card in this deck? Impossible. No one can do that. Ladies and gentlemen, I can feel this card, the 2 of spades, is in the 21 position. Incredible, because this deck was shuffled by him. I didn't move the card. Impossible. 2 of spades in the 21 position. Watch. 1, 2, no way. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No 2 of spades yet. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This is 20. Oh my God, 20. You see, in the 21, we have a black jack, 21, no way. And this is 20, but after this card is the card number 21. I told you the two of spades is 21, and ladies and gentlemen, exactly in the 21 position, the two of spades. Okay, let me explain how it works. I love that. The trick that cannot be explained is a concept was created by Divernon, the professor. It's a concept, fantastic concept, where you can create an effect in the exact moment it's happening. You can combine all the techniques you learn from all your life, but using on the stage. That is crazy. Why is jazz magic? Why you are improvising? Because I have a little structures. For example, like I did in the first time when I say many magicians find the four aces, other magicians find the four keys, but you prefer to find which card? And you say the four jacks. Okay. The structure is I will find the four jacks, but because the conditions are with the borrowed deck, shuffle deck, and not set up at all, I really don't have any idea where are the jacks now. And I need to improvise every solution. I need to find every solution to do the effect. And it's very, very, very good to practice that. For this, I will explain a beautiful technique. So when I spread the cards, immediately watch. It's not here on top. It's not here in the middle. It's not here on bottom. I can find the four jacks immediately like this if I want. So if you see, I have every time will be different. Every time will be different. But I explain some beautiful technique to do that. Let me explain. For the potato shuffle, one of the techniques you can try is, for example, I love to count in the cards. Counting the cards to make control. You can practice with a small pack. When I spread the cards, I count in 2 and 2, 2, 4, 6, 7. So if I need to find the aces, when I spread all the full deck, I look for the ace, and I can count from this ace to the top. It's easy. It's 2, 4, 6, 7. And immediately I know where is the ace. That is important because they shuffle. You can try with a small card. First, 2 and 2 are 4. Always I count 2 and 2. But when you have practice, you can dissociate. You can do two things at the same time. You can talk and at the same time count the cards. So if I cut a few cards and I say, you see, the cards are completely shuffled, I know I have 10 cards here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's nice because if I take any pack from here, even I put some cards and the spectator shuffle, when I spread the cards and I look the cards, and even when I am talking, 11 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That is fast and very, very, very useful. So what's happened when I shuffle? When I shuffle the cards, if you say, I need to find the, I don't know, the queens, well, I can check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have a 1 queen here in the number 5. And then I can see that after 7 and 8, I have another queen. So that is so good to begin. So because it's a number 5, Henry, for example, has 5 letters. I know that. And I spell Henry, H-E-N-R-Y, and I find the first queen, right? And that is nice because when I cut, I know that after the first card, I have 2 more queens. So that's nice because I can show it's not on the top, it's not on the middle, it's not on the bottom. And now I can do another cut to pass 1 card from the top to the bottom. And I can solve these two quizzes in the way I want. And then when the spectator shuffle again, without changing the position of the card, I count in, and now it's in the number 11. Why? Because I was looking the queen here, and I count 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, sorry, 9. No, I say queen, yes. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Now I know it's in the number 9 position. So I can find any solution, or sometimes I balance the card. I can do many, or I can ask for a number. For example, if it's number 9, I say tell me the number from 1 to 12. If they say 9, it's fantastic, it's a miracle. If they say 10, I say, and remember we shuffle a lot, right? And I pass just one card from the top to the bottom, and now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and it's done. If you practice a little, this is a beautiful way to begin with the classic effect to find the 4 identical cards. But let me explain another method, what I consider a very important tool. Today we have important tool, important control. I teach you before the shuffle deck, and to go back to the original order. You saw a beautiful control with the even and odd cards, shuffling all the complete deck, and to have the immediately control of the cards. Here is another tool where you can have the perfect control of any card in the deck, and you don't need to count the cards like I showed you before. To do this, the only thing you need to do is, let me explain. That is fantastic, amazing. I really love. The only thing you need to do right now is to count the cards, but in the same way lyric goes to the same time in music, you will do exactly the same with the cards. Why? Let me show. The spectator shuffle the both decks. And I say, I have my timing inside, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have a line where I say, the cards are completely shuffled. So, because I say the cards are completely shuffled at the same timing, what I do is to pass, if I pass one by one, the cards are completely shuffled, I don't need to count. And I know in the end, I will count, I will have 4 cards. The cards are completely shuffled. And 5 space will be the card number 4 in the position. If I want to know the card number 8 in the deck, after the spectator shuffle, I will do exactly the same, but counting 2 and 2. The cards, I pass 2 cards, are 4 now. Completely 6. Shuffle, 8. And now it's the 8, it's the 8 of diamonds. So in 3 seconds, I know now in the 8th position is the 8 of diamonds. After the spectator shuffle with the bottom deck, I can do the same thing, 3 and 3 now. The cards are completely shuffled. So because I pass 3 and 3, 8 of clubs is the number 12 position. 3, 6, 9, 12. And now if I do 4 and 4, is 4, 8, 12, 16. I can know the 16th position immediately in 3 seconds. The cards, these are 4 cards, are 8, completely 12, shuffle 16. So now Queen of Spades will be the card number 16. If I want to know the card number 21, after the spectator shuffle, 21 is very, very far from the top of the card. That's amazing. The cards, these are 4 cards, are 8 cards. Completely 12, shuffle 16, right, and when I say right is 20, and the 21 is the 2 of clubs. So when you see with time it is, the cards are completely shuffled, right? And when I say right, I look the 2 of clubs, I close, the deck is with the spectator, and the only thing I need to do now is to look for the 2 of clubs in the other deck. Even this deck can be a borrowed deck. So it's amazing the condition, borrow and shuffle deck. And now I look for the 2 of clubs. Watch, it's there. And now I will do the timing first with taking a break. I can do it one by one if you have timing. Or if you want, you can do it even, I can put in the middle, so it's better, I have more cards. Or you can do a small pack and you say me stop whenever you like. And when you stop to talk, the spectator usually say stop and you cut for the break. If you don't say stop here, I cut one more time and I can show this card. So I have very, very few cards here. That is very good. I say, I will pass the card like this, say stop whenever you like. When I stop to talk, I do 1, 2, 3. Usually they say stop there. If not, I have one more chance because I don't have more cards. People will say stop here. So that is work fantastic. And when you force this card, now you say, if I want to know where this card is in this deck, I can feel your card is in the 21 position. And after this, even a spectator can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And it's absolutely a strong defect because the conditions are two borrow, two shuffle deck. But that is not only the important, this effect, but also what you can create with this method, because it's immediately in 3 seconds. Now, if you practice with this technique where the timing is inside you, hidden in the line you are talking, you will have immediately the control of any card you want in borrow and shuffle deck. That is an incredible tool to create new things and new effects. So I pretend to show you these important tools because you can combining this, you can make miracles, I'm sure. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. It's interesting. Thank you very much. ¿Cómo estamos? Let me show you the last effect. It's fine? Last one. If you want to tell me any question, no problem. I can answer. If you have some question for the end, you tell me. Okay, no problem. I show, yes. The last effect. Oh, big cards, right? I love that. You can see the index perfectly. There are many ways to shuffle the cards, but in a few seconds, I will try to memorize 52 cards. That's why it's very important to shuffle the cards. How can we shuffle like that? This is a very crazy shuffle where you can be sure that the cards are completely shuffled. Can you please shuffle the cards like this in the most crazy way? So people can check and can see. Cuidado con el teléfono, ahí va. Look, bajar un poquito. Watch this. Completely shuffled. Nobody can imagine I can have any control of any card. And in these conditions, I will try to memorize all the full deck. Ahora sí, un poquito más lejos. Good. Watch. 52 cards in my mind. I will try to do it. Okay, let me try. Okay, I'm sorry for the delay. It's difficult. 52 cards, but I have all in my mind. Please touch any card from the middle, anyone. Oh, this card, number 18. I love that. 2 of hearts is the card number 18. I know because I have all the cards in my mind. Nobody believe me, but this is the number 18, I'm sure. You don't believe me? You want to count with me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. No. That is nice because if you shuffle again, I can memorize the new order. Watch. Shuffle again, please. Keep shuffling. No switch deck. No switch deck. Watch. shuffle. I can memorize the new order. New order, in this moment, I will try to memorize again. Okay. Red, black, red, red, black, red, black, red, no, red, no, black, no. When I was doing this, one guy told me that it's not real memory. You are looking this probably in the screen of the phone. Other guy told me, probably you are looking in the spectator glasses. Look, the spectator has glasses. You can see the reflection in the spectator glasses. No, ladies and gentlemen, I am very honest. People, believe me, the deck is here. I will cover my eyes so you can check that is real memory. I will explain there. I promise you, no switch deck, never. Spectator can shuffle the cards. I can cover the eyes because I will not see anything in the screen. I will not see any reflection. The card is here, like this is face down. It's fine, right? Okay. This is red. This is red. This is heart. This is 7 of hearts. This is clubs. This is jack of spades, king of spades, and 3 of clubs. This is 9 of hearts, 7 of spades, and 6 of clubs. I am sure that if I take out 14 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, the next card will be the 2 of diamonds. It's a 2 of diamonds, I'm sure. And this is the 7 of clubs, 3 of diamonds, 5 of diamonds, 4 of diamonds, I think, jack of clubs, 5 of clubs, ace of spades, 5 of hearts, 9 of spades, 6 of hearts, 4 of hearts, 2 of clubs, ace of diamonds, ace of clubs, king of hearts, and the last card, the 6 of diamonds. Yes! Open the window, I will fly. Come on. Thank you so much. I really love this effect where I usually finish with that. Thank you so much. Whoa, they say, whoa. Thank you so much. I really love that kind of magic where people can believe that, because usually I call to a spectator, they are shuffling. I put some music and I say, 4-hand shuffle, music please. A spectator shuffle on the cards. In that complete situation, without switching the deck, I can memorize immediately every position. But it's not true, but the illusion is I have all the cards in my mind. I really love to finish with this effect to explain not only the effect, but also the importance of the structure in magic. And a part of this, I think is very nice to mention that, let me tell you something interesting, right? I would like to mention that sometimes when we create magic, we have different methods to select. When I started creating, when I have this effect in my mind, I was doing with another method before, but now it's in the correct moment, I think. The first idea I had in my mind, it was to do this effect after the spectator shuffle, naming all the cards in the order. That's amazing. Because it's not like memorized deck. This is different. The people shuffle the cards. First ticket I had, it was to put a mirror here. So it was funny. When I do this, the index, I can see in the mirror in the same way I can see here the index. Because the cards are like this, and in the mirror, I can see it, and I can name in a loud voice the name of the card. That was good. That was a beautiful secret. But I did before, and the problem is when you do this kind of magic, you must be careful with the light. Because one day, with the light here, I have a mirror hidden. Immediately, my face was illuminated with the light. That's not good. So be careful with that. But in any occasion, if you are careful with the light, you can use it. But this is a complete safety method. Safety. Let me explain the 3 steps, because I have 3 steps in the effect in the extraction. The first, I want to tell you, the good news is you don't need to have the cards in your memory. Don't worry about that. You don't need to memorize 52 cards. It's completely safe. The illusion is very strong. The first step, after a spectator shuffle, it's very important they shuffle like this, like a crazy shuffle, and then I spread the card, and I counting the cards 2 and 2. But in this case, I will do it without talking, because I say I will memorize the cards, so I can 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I always memorize 18, only 18, the number 18, just 1 card, the Jack of Clubs. And I close the deck and I say, I'm sorry for the delay. I'm a little nervous. It's logical. There are 52 cards. People laugh because it's impossible. In just 5 or 6, 7 or 10 seconds, I memorize for the audience 52 cards. But the only thing I know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, is the Jack of Clubs. And now I say, touch 1 card, anyone. He can touch another one, of course. He touched here. I say, wow, 21 is a beautiful card. Why 21? Because Jack of Clubs is the number 18. This is my key card. Because he's touching this. From this card, I count, and this is 18, 20. I count 2 and 2, like I did before, right? 18, 20, 21. I say, oh, 3 of hearts is the card number 21. I really know because I have all the cards in my memory. People can believe that. And now it's very interesting because you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And it's very, very strong. Second step, it looks the same ticket, but it's not. A spectator shuffle again, and I say, it doesn't matter if you shuffle again because I can memorize the new order. Spectator shuffle again, and when I spread the card now, well, I will use a beautiful technique with the colors. In the same way before, when we had to remember in the past the telephone number, when I was young, I need to remember many telephone numbers. Today, it's not necessary, but when I was young, yes. In the same way, you need to remember a telephone number. I do this with the card. Let me show you. I shuffle, right? It's not in order. How many cards, red cards are here? 2, right? And so I put a number here and I say this is number 2. This is number 2 because it's 2 red, 2 black. How many red? 4 red. So I remember 2, 2, 4. Every time the color change, I put a number for all the cards are together. In this case, we can see 2 red cards, 2 black cards, 4 red cards, 1 black card, and 2 red cards. So I remember 2, 2, 4, 1, 2. 2, 2, 4, 1, 2. And I say red, red, black, black, 2, 2, 4, 1, 2. And then the other one is black. This is very good because you can immediately know many cards and people will be impressed. But now, the 3 steps, it will be crazy and people can't believe it. I really love with this method. Watch. If you see the card, nothing to see. It's a bag. But if you see very, very here, take the card, show there. Look where there is the shoe. 2 of clubs. you see the mark of the car, very, very clear. So, very big mark, 5 times bigger to the classic index. So, if you see this is bigger than this, or almost the same thing, it's crazy. But you don't see anything from here, nothing. But here, yes, ponele dedito. And if you turn also, what do you say? Okay. I couldn't read. Okay. Good. So, what's happened now? I can see the mark is like that. But nobody see from here. Even if you see there, you can shuffle. I was doing this many times with audience here, and it's invisible. And now little detail. If I put here, cover my eyes is very important because the people cannot see where I'm looking. And second thing is, not only this, but also they don't see where I look, and at the same time, what I really love is in the structure, I am using the market deck in the only moment I am blindfolded, where I don't see anything. So it's not possible at all for the audience that's why I create an structure where I do with different methods first, 2 steps, and now in the end, they will be crazy. And I don't use, and in the only moment I use the market deck is when I am blindfolded. So I cover my eyes. I do it right now. You know now that when you cover your eyes, and let me explain, when you cover your eyes, it's important to fold the stick like this. So when I cover, for here, you can see perfectly. It's crazy, I see very good. Usually spectators tie a knot, but when you tie a knot, it's there. And now, let me check one more knot. Good. When I take the card, here it looks like I don't see, but I see perfectly. I see here is 10 of cards. And now I start to say only the color, red, red, and now I say spade. This is black, club. This is 7 of cards, and now I name all the values. And jack of spades, king of spades, I think this card is club, I think, yes? And 7 of club. And now I say, for example, I can feel after, and now because if not it's too long, I say a number. I can feel, if I take out 12 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, it doesn't matter that. I take any number, and now I see the number here. And I say the next one is the 9 of spades. And now I start to name all the cards. Nobody can see anything. And I say, and 6 of cards, 4 of cards, 2 of spades, 8 of spades, 3 of cards, 3 of clubs, 9 of cards, 7 of spades, 6 of clubs, this is a 10, this is clubs, 2 of diamonds, 8 of cards, 7 of diamonds, 9 of diamonds, and the 8 of spades. I take out the shield, and now it's a miracle for the audience because the energy, the power you are create that moment is an incredible moment for the audience where you can demonstrate that you memorize the complete full deck. I have a joke I use sometimes. I say, I want to tell you that I am the second one in the world with good memory. The first one, I don't remember who was the first one. That is a good joke. Sometimes I say when I finish, okay? I repeat. I finish to memorize and I say, I want to tell you that I am the second one in the world with good memory. The first one, who was the first one? And that is so funny for the audience in the end. And then, after to demonstrate incredible memory, it's a complete disaster, and the contrast is fantastic. Okay, thank you so much, Cassini. Thank you, all of you. It's a very, very honor for me to be very close from you. Even when we are far, we are close at the same time. I hope you enjoy. Let me tell you a few things. Probably 80% of we show you today, you don't need any props at all because I explained with regular cars how can shuffle and put in order the cars, control of the car, everything. Thank you. I have a couple of things, props, if you want. I have an incredible special price. Probably what I can do, if somebody is interested to buy one of the props, is to send to you, Cassidy, and then you can send or we can check that. But it's better to send the thing. Reflected deck is beautiful, made with all the boxes, with all the even with the magnet. All the props are here to do the complete version and with the effect to duplicate the boxes and the deck, right? Let me tell you why I telling you that. The complete different price is because the lecture is half of the price. Let me explain. This is $50. Sorry, this is $75 usually. Here in lecture is $50. If you want to buy separate, it's $50. But I have a special price if you buy together. I will explain now. This is impossible elimination. You have the bag, and you have the effect, of course, with the video, and you have here everything here. You have the special card with the Queen of Diamonds, Queen of Hearts, and Five of Clubs. Well, that is amazing. It's nice. This is $15, usually $15. I have the effect of the Daredevil deck is the last one. The deck with the market deck is here. Daredevil deck. This is a beautiful version. It's parlor version. It's a little bigger than the classic version. You see the difference, right? It's a little bigger, and that's nice because you have index jumbo. So this way you can show, and it's very easy to drive this deck like a regular deck, but it's very, very nice to perform even for 50 or 100 people is working. Parlor deck is $50. So this is 50, this is 50 for the lecture, this is one, sorry, 15. And I have something more interesting. If you like to learn more about the trick that cannot be explained without any props, with borrowed decks and shuffle decks, here you will find 5 hours and a half, where I explain a lot of techniques. This is for download. This is for download. It's a new version, usually $60, 3 DVDs. Before were 3 DVDs. Now it's for download. So you have the password and you can see and check everything you need. You will see here some interview, important magician gave to me. You will see 20-minute shows at the Magic Castle doing complete full show without any props, borrowed decks and shuffle decks. All the complete full show at the Magic Castle. And then I explain step by step why I took every decision. And I explain methods, techniques, and a lot of things without any prop. This is very interesting. The price is $60. So this is 50 here for the lecture. This is 50, 100. This is 60, and this is 50. So this is 160, 175. A special price for the lecture is, and this has a discount because usually 75 and now it's 50, okay? Eastern 175 will be only 100, only 100 if you want to buy the full thing. If you want to not write separate anything, this is 50, this is 50, this is 60, and this is 15. 1-5. This is the effect. Okay? If any one of you want to buy something, Cassidy, you tell me, you send me a message, doesn't matter. It's easy to pay by PayPal, and I can send to Cassidy, so no problem at all. Anyway, you have a lot of things to practice because all the rest was with anything. A regular deck, you can do it. So it is only in the case you want to buy something. And one more time, thank you so much to invite me. It was a very, very honor for me to be here with you. I hope to see you soon. Practice, enjoy, and if only one thing of what you saw tonight, inspire you, that is very interesting. I am very happy. I am very, very, very happy. Okay? Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Have
Henry.
a great night.
Hey, before you go, Henry, let's take a picture. Everybody, please turn on your camera for a moment. Okay, let's take a picture.
Okay.
Let's turn on your camera. Just for a moment. Okay, come on, everybody.
Okay, is everyone's camera on? Okay, I'm going to start. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's done.
Okay, thank you so much, Henry. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you, Henry.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.